Hey guys, Derpity 420 coming at you again, and wanted to kind of get with you about a comment that was left by Major Burns. Not entirely sure what I did to piss that guy off, but then again, I really don't give a shit either. There is the problem on the internet is a whole bunch of uneducated people that are repeating things that were regurgitated by other uneducated people about stuff that they simply don't know anything about. What they do know is that they've tried one thing or another and it's worked for them, or maybe they've tried something and it didn't work for them. Possibly they don't understand why that didn't work for them or why something is working for them, but because something's working for them, that's got to be the best thing in the world, obviously, right? Listening to the dude Grows, he had an issue with the same kind of a thing with a different problem, but the statement he made, nonetheless, was that sometimes when something's working real good for you, you have a hard time switching up to something else, just because, fear of change is, if it's something's working and you're getting good buds and good everything, it's hard to imagine something might be better. But that's not the case with Major Burns. He's just regurgitating some stupid stuff. So why did I use Grow Big? And you have to, again, start with what am I using on everything other than when I'm feeding, and that's recharge. And an observation that I've made about using the recharge, and I tried to get a hold of Scotty Real, to verify this observation, but was not able to do so prior to making this video, whatever. But it is an observation I've made, and I think it's an accurate one, at least at this point, is that because recharge makes your roots so able to uptake the nutrients, right? And that the nutrients are broken down in a way that makes them so readily available, right? That when you get certain strains that are heavy feeders, right? And if you've been growing for any amount of time at all, you've probably had one of those strains where it's just like, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, right? Well, you start giving a plant like that recharge, and you're holding to this, feeding schedule that you may or may not happen to have gotten yourself into. You may find that plant uptook all the, in this case, the Space Candy uptook all the nitrogen, right out of the soil, right? All the nitrates are gone. Boom, not nitrogen, nitrates, right? We're gone out of the soil. So I had to come up with a way real quick to add some of that, to there. Now, if you follow the Dude Grows show, then you're already going to know that Scotty Real's a big believer in using like kelp-based product, and someday when I can afford to buy those kinds of things, I'm on that, right? So what I did is I simply went to, my available selection of nutrients, which, is pretty good. It's way better than when I first started. But I went and read the labels, and then I read, about what was in it. I don't know if any of this is going to show up because it's a round bottle trying to show on a flat two-dimensional surface. I doubt it's going to read. But, maybe. Anyways, take my word for it. Inside of here is Norwegian kelp. Right there, okay? And also, they advertise this as coming with premium select earthworm castings, right? So, but never get this confused, guys. And again, do not come here to learn how to grow. Just kind of watch what I'm doing if you want to, and I'm going to try to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, but, I don't have the level of experience to tell somebody how to grow, which is why I was trying to get this information from Scotty Real. But since I wasn't able to, here goes. So this is an instant concentrate. It is not an organic thing. However, we consume organics. We as human beings eat organic stuff and convert that to energy. Plants do not eat organic stuff, right? It has to be broken down into an inorganic mineral first, right? So to your plant, wherever it needs to get ammonium nitrate from, right? Okay, and there's certain things that they put in organic feeding products that add ammonium nitrate once it's broken down by microbes and all that kind of good stuff, right? But every once in a while, you're going to hit a situation where you better know how to grab one of those jars up there and use it in a way that's appropriate for the circumstance. Since Scotty Reels says to use a product that has kelp in it, I grabbed my Grow Big because I remembered it had kelp in it. And I have other products with kelp in it, but they're not instant uptake products. And because my plant was needing nitrogen right friggin' now, I grabbed the Grow Big, okay? Do I use Grow Big every day? I showed you guys on the video how I had to wipe the dust off the top of it. No, I do not. But I do believe that just like any kind of thing, the more bullets you have for the gun, the bigger your arsenal is, and your ability to understand, you know, that's intringent on being able to call yourself a real grower or a medical grower, is that you understand what's happening. Your plant's not eating your food, okay? Your plant eats carbon dioxide, CO2, okay? The nutrients help support the cellular structure of the plant, okay? Your plant uses light as an energy source for a process called photosynthesis, right? So, you know, there's all kinds of things happening there, and you got to know all about all of those, and you certainly don't just show up at somebody's freaking video and say, oh, Fox Farm Grow Big is no bueno, right? And then not leave some kind of supporting statement, because there's a reason I use this product. And guess what, Major Burns? I'm probably got about 60 points on you for IQ. So you might want to just wonder next time before you go blurting some other thing that was regurgitated by some other redneck in northern Michigan, that maybe you just don't know everything. On that note, guys, peace.